Thank you for everybody taking the time to come out to remember Jourdan. This is important for Jourdan's sake, for him to be remembered as important for us to remember him. I'm not going to take a lot of time, but I do want to talk about the significance of the tree here. What this means to me, if anybody else wants to share what this means to you about the significance of the tree, I'm going to share a few things, and then please speak up as you feel moved. You don't have to speak up though, just an opportunity. We're going to be out the ranch in a little bit to eat food, give you more of that, so no hurry. This is just the beginning of a conversation. Jourdan's passing was not fun. Jourdan's passing was what we call tragedy. Myself, I have been involved intimately with a full career in lifelong tragedy. This is what I do. So it has been nothing less than one of my most singular, greatest honors in my life to have been here for all of you kids in your time of need, and to have been a part of helping usher you guys and helping you know what's going on as it's going on. This is what I was here for. So thank you for having me be a part of your life. Because as a healer, which is what I am now, I experienced my healing by participating in the healing process. So this is all part of that. And that being said, last thing I'll say a little bit while they're digging here. You guys feel free to chime in afterwards. We got a three-legged dog. Isn't it amazing?
Mm-hmm. I thought that was cool too. His name's Oscar.
Yeah. Wow. That's a demonstration right there. So I was the last person to hear Jourdan's what we call vital signs. My service stethoscope in the fire service as a firefighter and paramedic. This was the last analog human instrument to ever listen to both Jourdan's heartbeat and lungs. Not even the doctors or the nurses were the last ones to listen to it. So I want to hand this around so you guys can be a part of that. This is called...
always visual aids.
What's that?
Always the visual aids.
Yep, always the visual aids. I am a teacher and instructor. I am an Army, a gunnery sergeant Hartman of the fire service. Ran fire academies, etc., etc. So I always have teaching visual aids. So we're planting a tree today. The city has been amazing and gracious. They have partnered with us. Oh, I'm getting the goosebumps now. Here we go here. Sorry, spirits with this. So it's really come full circle. Today is not the day at all for trying to figure out today is not the day to package Jourdan's whole life. Today is the day to understand how to heal, how to move forward. How you guys can bring this into your life and help it nurture you and help you move forward. So how do we do that? First of all, we look at the symbology of the tree. The tree is the symbol of the circle of life. The roots that grow below ground is the underworld. Everything that is above is in the light. Below ground is the afterlife, the other side. Above ground is everything that we can see. We are incorporating, lovely, thank you. We are incorporating Jourdan's remains in the western slope. It's all coming together in the ground. Out of the ashes, out of the earth, out of tragedy, this tree will be nurtured. The Inglehearts, Jourdan himself will be here. You guys will see him. You'll be a part of his life. You'll be a part of yours. You'll grow. You'll be here to shade you. I am here as your uncle, as your brother-in-law, as your son-in-law, your uncle, father, cousin, husband. Mila, thank you so much for being here. Jenna, Mila, this is about healing. I'm so grateful you're all here. The symbology is through and through. I can go on for this days, but I'm going to take up your time. Does anybody care to add anything to that? Because we're going to be out at the ranch having fun. There's no hurry. There's plenty of time to heal. But we start today. Spirit made it loud and crystal clear to me, the wheel of samsara stops. In many Eastern philosophical and religious ways of comprehending suffering, to comprehend the order, nature, and the structure of the universe, to say it's just a big machine that keeps spinning. We comprehend the mechanics of suffering, the mechanics of family disease to be a process that continues. But this family today stops the wheel of samsara. You stop that machine of suffering. So I invite you all to embrace. You can't do anything wrong. We're going to go at the ranch today, have a good time. I started my student out there just about a month ago in the healing practice arts that I do, and that's holy ground as far as I'm concerned. And when I started this student, I said, there's no way we can screw this up, and today, there's no way we can screw today up. You guys loved Jourdan. Jourdan loved you. Whatever happened in the past, that's the past. You can deal with that. You can come talk to me about it, because I know how to talk about these things. So you can talk to Janelle about it. She knows how to talk about those things. Our house is a house of healing. It's a house of love. So we start that today. Floor is your guys. Yours, guys. Janelle, what's yours?
Yes, I do. Part of our plan just being here, when they dig, after they get done digging the hole, we'll be able to backfill. So we'll be able to put the soil, and anybody that would like to will mix it. Generally brought, and I'd love for you to talk about what you told me earlier about the soil, if you would be willing. We're going to mix soils. I've got some compost, which I think is appropriate because when things decay and fall apart, as Patty knows really directly, compost, it nourishes life.
Yeah.
And so we've got homemade compost. It's actually from our ranch. So we mixed his cremains in there. We'll have the soil from the western slope, and we can all add to that. I just feel really grateful that you're all here, because this means a lot for my healing, and because of the pandemic and moving, getting my mom here and getting her taken care of, get Neil taken care of. I feel like my grief has kind of been on hold for a bit. So this helps me sort of start my healing process. So we get to share in that. And it makes me think of all the people that we've lost in our family. And that, Patty's parents, we lost a cousin, Nikki, our Uncle Jay, certainly Holly a long time ago, but Jourdan, we've just lost a lot of people, and we find that our time to gather is getting fewer and fewer times, and we're gathering around weddings and funerals, it seems like, so.
And babies.
And babies. And we've got 2 babies today, and I know that Jourdan would be so thrilled to meet his grandchildren. So we've got pictures and things like that, and the picnic will be a little less. This is very casual. It's just thrown together, but because this is what we wanted to do, something here. And Jake and Gemily kind of had the thought, like, oh, what if we planted a tree here? Somehow that arose, and it seemed like a perfect idea. So I turn it over to you guys. Anybody that would like to say anything or share anything, please do.
The jar of dirt, I think I've told almost everybody, but the jar of dirt is for the valley curse. You need a jar of dirt to leave the valley, and I always forget mine, and Dad can't forget his. So I brought more than a mason jar, so we have enough. And I brought some flat rocks, and I got some from Jourdan and from Mushroom Rock, because Jourdan was the last picture I have of fishing with my dad. So it just made sense to get it from Jourdan, and it's red dirt, so everybody knows it's from the mountains. So we'll mix in that jar of dirt so that way we can go.